Well, we are back with today's talker. In 1957, then Senator John F. Kennedy won the Pulitzer Prize for his book, Profiles in Courage.
It celebrated the actions of 8 senators who made tough political choices to do what was right, even though it hurt their popularity and their careers.
And since 1989, the Kennedy family and the JFK Library Foundation have awarded the Profile in Courage Award to celebrate elected officials who've made similar choices. And here to talk about this year's recipient is Jack Schlossberg, President Kennedy's grandson. Jack, good morning. Good to see you again.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So you chose Mitch Landrieu, the former mayor of New Orleans, as your pick, and he made some very tough choices. Tell us why he was the one.
Well, Mitch Landrieu stood out this year not just for what he did, but for how he did it. He chose to remove 4 Confederate statues in his city of New Orleans and offered one of the most compelling and compassionate speeches that I've heard in a long time, explaining why he thought that decision was the right one.
Can we talk about that speech for a second? Because it didn't get tons of national play. I watched it this morning, and I was just struck by the way he seemed to include everyone in it. He talked about how Wynton Marsalis first came to him and said, "Hey, look, buddy, I think we need to talk about these statues." What struck you about it?
What struck me was that the tone he struck. He was able to include people who wanted the monuments to come down. He played to the perspective of people who thought that they should stay up, and he explained why he thought that our public spaces should be committed to the principles of equality and justice that our nation stands for. And he explained why the strength of New Orleans has always been its diversity, and how it brought jazz and great food and through that. So I think it was a great speech for a lot of reasons.
And one of the things you look for is not just doing something that's popular or easy, but something that's hard. And in fact, I think the mayor said, "You elected me to do hard things, not the easy thing, and here it is."
Right, exactly. This award celebrates leaders who put the national interest above their own political interests and do what's right. And
yeah, you know, I mean, you think about politics these days. I wonder if, you know, for years your family's been giving out this award, if there are fewer and fewer examples of courage. I mean, is the pool getting smaller from acts to choose from?
No, I don't think so. I'm optimistic about it. I think certainly the mayor's actions stand out against a backdrop that is hope not as courageous as we might like, but I think that people are taking it upon themselves, young people especially, organizing around the country to do what they think is right for our national interests and to choose good leadership.
Well, speaking of you, young man, you graduated from Yale. You're at Harvard Law School now. You're also pursuing an MBA, so I do hope you land on your feet. But you know, we always bother you about your future aspirations. But what do you think? Do you feel like you know what you want to do? Are you going to be a lawyer? Are you going to be a businessman?
I don't know. That's why I'm in school.
Your mom asked me to answer these questions. She's like, come on.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Pick a major.
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't know what the future holds. I've learned I'm a lot smarter than when I got to Harvard Law School, so that's a plus, and I'm sure that'll be true when I'm done. But what I do know is that as a young person in this country, it's an exciting moment to. We've got a lot of work ahead of us, a lot of work to do, and I'm excited to be part of solving problems, and I don't know how that'll play out, but...
If some were watching TV last weekend, watching Blue Bloods maybe, they may have spotted you somewhere in there. Is acting anything? Is there anything about acting in your future that you see?
I don't know about.
There you are, Officer Jack Hammer.
I mean, come on.
I know. I have to stop making people call me officer. No, I don't think I'm going to pursue an acting career. That was really fun for me. It was my favorite show. It was a dream come true to be able to do that. So it was a lot of fun.
Well, keep us posted. Thank you so much. We're always glad to have you here and tell us who received the award. It's important.
Thank you.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.